Good afternoon, KELOLAND. Thank you for joining us. With hazy sunshine, we have temperatures that have warmed in the 70s and 80s, and these numbers will continue to go up. We are forecasting highs in the 80s in eastern KELOLAND. We'll go with 90-degree heat in central and western South Dakota, as we do watch for scattered showers and thunderstorms later today across the west. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up as we begin midday in KELOLAND.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, Midday in KELOLAND.
A Sioux Falls business honors the memory of those who died on 9/11. Plus,
was last night's debate enough to sway undecided voters? I'm Jared Hill in Philadelphia with a look back at the matchup, reaction, and why a second debate isn't so certain.
good afternoon and thanks for having us in. Authorities in Aberdeen are investigating a shooting that sent a 20-year-old man to the hospital with multiple injuries. Police responded to a report of gunshots. A 20-year-old man was shot Tuesday night in the northeast part of town, a few blocks from O.M. Tiffany Elementary School. Authorities say the victim is being treated for his injuries at the hospital, and there's no threat to the public. An online post says, quote, all parties have been accounted for. We have an update to this week's uncredible threats against the Sioux Falls School District. Police say posts originate out of state and a local teenager altered it to include Sioux Falls schools. Police say the teen will be charged in juvenile court. There was no credible threat behind the post that circulated on social media. New this midday, the Sioux Falls Area Humane Society's executive director has resigned from his position. James Oppenheimer will officially step down in early October. Current CFO Michelle Henschel will become the interim director. Oppenheimer held the position for 2 years. In weather, it's mostly dry out there, and we're also looking at a fire danger out west.
As the heat and dry conditions do continue, we do have red flag warnings western into south central South Dakota. Thicker clouds trying to move across north central and northwestern KELOLAND. Along with that, there may be a stray shower or two, but the atmosphere is very dry. A lot of this is having a very hard time hitting the ground, if any of it is at all. And the lightning strikes being picked up on Lightning Tracker are well north of us into North Dakota. Now check out the visibility. 2 miles in Mobridge, 3 miles in Aberdeen. As we do look at our Aberdeen live cam, that's due to the haze or the smoke in the air. Temperature at 73 degrees. I know it's coming back as fog. We have calm winds, dew point temperature at 64. So again, some of the visibility knocked down because of the smoke or haze in the air. In Sioux Falls, we have hazy sunshine, temperature at 76 degrees with a light southerly wind. It's 77 in Huron, 75 in Brookings, 77 Marshall, and 80 in Pierre, as we do have southerly winds around 5 to 15 miles per hour to cover eastern and southeastern KELOLAND. Then they do increase in the central, north central, and northwestern South Dakota. As dew point temperatures, they're up. They're in the 50s and 60s, mid 60s there across northeastern South Dakota. Our forecast then for today showing temperatures in the middle to upper 80s across southeastern KELOLAND. While we do take a look at the forecast into northeastern South Dakota, we do have numbers that will warm to the 80s with that hazy sunshine, if you will, down to the 60s for overnight lows tonight. In central South Dakota, we'll go a 90-degree heat today, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies with haze. And across western South Dakota, it will be a hot day. Temperatures will reach the 90s later this afternoon with that hazy sunshine. We'll have temperatures try to return to the 90s again for tomorrow. I'll have more details on your KELOLAND live Doppler forecast coming up.
All right, thank you, Scott. A Mitchell woman is reminding everyone your past doesn't have to define you. We first introduced you to Danica Miller back in May after she was crowned Miss Rushmore. Now she's a Miss South Dakota ambassador. But before the crowns, she struggled with alcoholism and spent time on probation as a teen.
At times when we work as probation officers, we don't always know if the skills and the help we provide are going to result in something positive. Danica had her ups and her downs, and it's great to see her take advantage of the knowledge and things she has learned in her life and do something great with it and become a strong adult leader and a mother and a good role model for our community.
And tonight on KELOLAND, we're going to have more of Miller's story and her message she has for anyone else wanting to rewrite their life. Crunch Fitness in Sioux Falls is marking 9/11 with a special challenge to honor fallen heroes. The Stair Climb Challenge is 110 flights of stairs. That's 2,071 steps, representing the former World Trade Center towers.
We encourage everybody to try to reach the 110 floors, but if their body only allows 5 floors, 20, 50, just do what they can to honor those who have been fallen.
The challenge is open to members and non-members until midnight tonight. We're going to hear from a participant who more than doubled their goal of 110 floors tonight on KELOLAND News. The campaigns for both Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump are taking a pause today as the country marks 23 years since the September 11th terrorist attacks. Jared Hill is in Philadelphia to break down the big moments of last night's debate.
Vice President Kamala Harris, President Biden, and former President Trump stood shoulder to shoulder at the 9/11 memorial in Lower Manhattan this morning, a calm contrast to last night's verbal sparring on the Philadelphia debate stage.
This is the most divisive presidency in the history of our country. There's never been anything like it. They're destroying our country.
Clearly, I am not Joe Biden, and I am certainly not Donald Trump. And what I do offer is a new generation of leadership for our country.
Harris leaned into her prosecutor days to lay out her case against former President Donald Trump, while he sought to tie his opponent to her boss, clashing on the economy.
I had no inflation, virtually no inflation. They had the highest inflation.
I imagine and have actually a plan to build what I call an opportunity economy.
And abortion.
They've wanted it back in the states, and I did something that nobody thought was possible.
The government, and Donald Trump certainly, should not be telling a woman what to do with her body.
There were also some questionable statements, like a false claim about immigrants in one Ohio town.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in, they're eating the cats.
And a revelation from Harris.
Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away.
Both campaigns argue they won last night's debate. Harris says she's ready for a second one, while Trump and his campaign have given mixed signals.
Voters are thinking about who they want in the Oval Office.
We have things that we need, that we're interested in, that we need to know.
If you're the 4%, 3.5% of undecided voters, you want a second, you want a third debate.
In this race of razor-thin margins, both camps are back in swing states tomorrow. Jared Hill, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Still ahead, America revealed to be one of the biggest consumers of ultra-processed foods in